Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll watch a woman who claims to have divorced a narcissist. We'll hear her story and see how she goes from pain to a supposed divine revelation, something you really have to see to believe. We want you to smash that like button. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 likes on this video. Leave a comment with your experience and wisdom. We always pin the best comment for the community. Subscribe, and let's get started.
I cannot believe that I let somebody abuse me for 3 years. And I'm crying because I'm just so happy. I know it sounds crazy, but for the first time in, oh my God, almost 4 years, I can feel my heart getting put back together, from all the pain because I finally decided to leave. I finally decided I did not deserve to be treated like that at all. And it's just so crazy because I did not think I was going to get to this point. It's so hard to trust God in the midst of so much pain. But oh my God, it's so, I can't even explain it. I'm crying because I'm just so excited. But I was driving this morning and I could literally feel, my heart being put back together, stitched back together. It's such a wild concept, but it's wow, God really does have a plan and he knows the answer and it is going to work out day by day. It's just takes a little bit longer than you want it to, but it's just, oh my God, anybody that is struggling and their partner is not making the effort and showing them unconditional love, leave, because you are going to be so much happier without that person, because it's not normal to be with somebody who doesn't make you a better person, who doesn't make you enjoy life. That's what having a partner is. But I just share that with you because it's exciting, it's growth, and a lot of people have followed me on my divorce journey on here. So yeah, just wanted to share.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
There are women who believe that a relationship is supposed to make them happy all the time. Literally, as if the guy were some kind of daily entertainment show. But no one tells you this. Happiness is an individual responsibility, and if you don't know how to give yourself peace, no man is going to fill that void. That childish mindset of "he has to make me happy" is what destroys relationships and leads to divorces that they themselves cause, and then they don't understand why they end up alone. And the worst part isn't that they separate, it's what they do afterward. They turn the entire relationship into content. Every argument, every intimate moment, every crisis, straight to TikTok. And of course, they always tell the story as if they were perfect wives, misunderstood saints, when in many cases it was the man who lived through hell in silence, holding on for the kids or out of respect.
A narcissist is always going to make your reaction the problem bigger than the actual problem itself. I will give you an example. My ex-husband used to talk to multiple women on Instagram, texting, you name it. We used to hit up multiple women. Anyways, I would catch him and then I would obviously flip because I was so upset that he would do that to me. And then he would always be like, "You're crazy, you're this, you're that." But then he would do it again. We'd fix things. Not even a day later, catch him. "Hey, babe, can I look at your phone?" It builds trust. No, he literally wrestled me for his phone. I should have known then and there, after about 20 wrestling sessions, probably shouldn't have been married to the loser. Anyhow, but you need to be careful because it literally will get in your head. And what I mean by that, I remember before I actually filed for divorce, I was sitting with my parents and I was like, "I'm the problem." I yell at him. He deserved to be yelled at. He's a liar and a cheater and a user. And a user more than one way, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so if you're with a narcissist like that, you're really not the problem. They just convince you that you are, but you're really not. There's nothing wrong with being upset that your husband cheats on you. Just leave his ass. Don't do what I do and try to make excuses up and think that you're the problem, because you're not. If he wanted to be married to you, then he would act like it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Remember, when a woman tells the story, every man ends up being the bad guy. What she won't mention is that she never let him see her phone or that she was overweight. Now she suddenly wants to make an effort and try. Look at her attitude. Do you really think she's easy to live with? If her own father, told her she was the problem, how can you blame the guy? But of course, when he leaves her for a woman who actually treats him with respect, now he's the narcissist, the toxic one. But if it were the other way around, if she were the one leaving him, then the narrative would be totally different. I deserve to be happy. He wasn't fulfilling me anymore. I want to find myself. Always the same script. Remember, fellas, the only one who's allowed to walk away from a relationship without being judged is the woman.
This is too good not to share. Okay, so it's 4 in the morning. I'm, oh my God, I'm the ugliest crier, but it's 4 in the morning. I'm in bed and I literally, everybody knows that like I'm going through a divorce, but I've been so happy like the past like 2 weeks. Like God is stitching my life back together. Like everything is starting to come back together and I'm like genuinely the happiest I've been in so long. Well, I'm like sleeping and I just ask God, I'm like, God, I need your comfort because it gets so lonely. And I could literally feel, I am not even exaggerating, I could literally feel hands as I was sleeping around me. Like, it's like supernatural and crazy. I know it sounds wild, but it was just too good not to share. And I could feel, even around my like feet, I felt like there were hands, like a weighted blanket, but in a good sense, like a safety net. And it was just too good not to share. It's just crazy because when you think you're not going to make it through, you will make it through. I literally get hundreds of messages from women being like, how do I leave my husband? He's a narcissist. He cheats on me. He beats me. He's a drug addict. You name it. I literally had to give it to God because what God has for you is so much better. I know I'm not, I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like does get lonely, but I am not alone, you know? And like what you want is on the other side of fear. But I just had to share it with you because it was just crazy. Like I literally could feel arms around me like all night long. Just so good. So yeah.
Stepping a bit off topic, it's honestly night and day seeing a woman with makeup and then without it. I swear, she looked like she aged 10 years. Now, wasn't she saying the guy hit her, cheated on her, treated her badly? So why is she crying over him like he was the love of her life? That's the part they never tell you. They choose the man who breaks their heart, and then you're supposed to feel sorry for the consequences of their own decisions. And of course, that's assuming any of it is even true. Because don't forget, she's a content creator. Everything she says is edited, cut, and tailored to make sure you side with her. But if you watch the intro to the video, you already know she's far from miserable, and later on, you'll see exactly what she's spending her time on now.
Women.
So many of you know that I'm going through a high conflict divorce of 22 years of marriage. And last night I went through a pretty traumatic experience where my husband decided to break into my home at 3:30 in the morning while I was sleeping. And then today, well, last night technically, I filed a restraining order against him, which is something I didn't want to do, but I feel like I didn't have a choice because, according to my lawyer, that now he can no longer control me with finances. He's going to control me in other ways. And then she just felt like this is already writing your ending, basically. So if you don't get some sort of court order protection, the next thing he'll have control over is taking your... So I didn't have a choice. So today is not a good day. I feel terrible about all of it. I just want a peaceful divorce. I just want to move on with my life. And it just seems like every step I get closer, it just drags me back down. So I just wanted to give a quick update. I haven't even brushed my hair. I haven't done anything, so but I just want to give that little bit of update.
One of the worst things a woman can do is mess with a man's ego. I covered this case a while back. Her video is still on the channel. And I remember how happy she looked, how she mocked that man after the judge granted her access to his money. She was thrilled, bragging about everything she was going to take from him. The worst part is the videos. When you're going through a divorce, mocking your husband, exposing private details, comparing him to other men you're dating, and then laughing about leaving him bankrupt, that comes with consequences. I'm not defending what this man did. What he did was wrong. And as a man, I would never recommend anything like that. But you also can't ignore the responsibility of a woman who makes videos just to mock her ex, hiding behind some fake healing journey. That's not right. I'll say it again, don't play with a man's ego.
I am on my way to Home Depot to act confused in the lumber section because I need to find a date to a wedding in the next 7 days. I refuse to go to another wedding without a +1, so I'm going to go act lost. It shouldn't be hard. I'm not one with Home Depot. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I don't really give a I'm bound to meet a stud in the lumber section. I feel like the light bulbs is where like the married men hang out, so I'm going to stay far away from the light section. Maybe power tools. I'll let you guys know how it goes, but my goal is to at least walk out with 2 numbers. I'll be fine.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
How do you go from having a divine revelation from God, from eternal suffering, from such deep pain, to going out and looking for men at Home Depot? You can't make this stuff up, brothers. She talks about all her suffering, and now she's out here trying to pick up a man at a store. And then these are the same women who say they were unhappy, that they left the devil himself. The truth is, accountability is kryptonite for women. It's because of things like this that I don't buy any of that so-called suffering. She claimed she was dying inside and somehow bounced back overnight. Brothers, be selfish with your own happiness because she won't think twice about leaving you. For a guy from Home Depot. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why are women always looking for love at Home Depot? What do you think was the reason that man went to her house at 3 in the morning? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.